Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Janyawheeler, and for today's video I'm bringing you all something a little bit different other than the real estate videos. I know I'm a realtor and that's majority of what I do. However, that's not the only thing that I do. I am a preschool owner and a private school owner, and today's video I'm giving you all things that I've learned along the entrepreneurship journey, or things that I actually wish I knew before becoming an entrepreneur. So without further ado, let's get started. As you all know, my videos are pretty much straight to the point. And I have a little bit written down. I only have about 6 things that I'm gonna cover today, but I don't wanna do the whole 1, 2, 3 thing. I'm just gonna speak and let it flow. The most important thing that I've learned with becoming an entrepreneur is that literally God is my CEO. I know we have that title because you run the show, you're the one that makes the decision, but if you are a Christian, if you believe in Jesus, if you let him lead your life, he should be the one calling the shots in your business. And I know that might be easier said than done, especially when you have like immediate decisions you have to make. Acknowledge God in a situation, acknowledge God in a problem, a challenge, an obstacle, whatever you may call it, and he will literally show up even if it's in the most subtle way. It may be like you got an idea randomly off the top of your head, but we know where it came from, or you thought of a solution that wasn't even in your head. Just subtle things that we may not even notice sometimes. If you just acknowledge God in all of your situation, all of your daily affairs, I promise you he will show up and show out like he always does. The next thing that I learned was don't be led by your feelings. Now this is something that I'm actually still learning personally in my personal life, but as far as the business aspect, I seem to have that down packed. This just means if you were dealing with something personally, if you got into it with your significant other or your family member or friend before you got into work, you don't take that baggage into your work day. Like you leave whatever you went through at the door, because you can lash out on the staff without even realizing it. You can lash out on the students without even realizing it. You can lash out on so many people when it's not even necessary. If you just take some time to really breathe, you know, give it to God and walk into the door and just put all of your focus into your work day, I promise you your day will go a lot more smoother than you're at work and your mind just circulating on it. And I know that's easier said than done. As a business owner, you cannot wear your emotions on your sleeve. You have people counting on you to make minute decisions. You have decisions you have to make that may have deadlines. You have people you have to tend to. You have so many different responsibilities in your day-to-day operations that you have no time to really be in your feelings. And honestly, if you are, just take a quick breather, take a 5-minute step back, go shut away somewhere in your car, quietly pray, just silence, whatever you have to do to get your mind back to where it needs to be, because there's so many different people counting on you to let the ship run, to like steer wherever they need to go. I'm telling you guys, like, the minute decisions that people can make, they come to you because they trust your leadership. I definitely think that's important, not to wear your emotions on your sleeve. Like I said, I'm still working on this personally. As far as business goes, I felt like at first it was a little more challenging for me. I've learned to work through that. The next thing, people changing comes with the territory. We have the greatest and the best, purest thoughts when it comes to people and their intentions. However, people will change on you in a heartbeat, and in the business world I found this to be so surprisingly evident. I knew it before, but seeing it and going about it and experiencing it just hits a lot more differently, especially when it comes to parents, staff members. Like, people will literally smile in your face and 2 seconds later you never hear from them again, and it's like, what happened, you know? And it's like you try to build that communication, that bond with people, but at the end of the day, people will be people. And you know, like I said, literally people changing comes with the territory, because people will say one thing to your face and do another thing behind your back. They say they're happy with where they're at, the next thing you know, you don't hear from them. Or you, like for the parents, I know one of the things that I've been dealing with parents a lot is they're your best friend when you giving them what they want and you're being really just chill and passive. But when you start laying down your rules and reinforcing your policies, you see another side of individuals. And at this point, you just kind of become immune to it when you've been doing it for so long. It kind of sucks. However, you know, that's pretty much the name of the game. You know, people will change. It comes with business, it comes with the territory. You may hire your manager and you guys may be locked in for 2 years, and all of a sudden they may change on you. You've been doing it for a while. You can't let those things, you can't take those things to heart. You just have to realize that hey, maybe they were not for me, or maybe they were good for one season and their time is up and God has something better. You really have to keep a positive perspective, or else those things can get to you when they shouldn't. You need to give it to God, because just understand that something better is along the way. Their time may be up, their season may be up, might not have been for you, a good fit for you. Not saying they were a bad person, but people sometimes just don't fit together, and that's just okay. So that's all I'm saying. People changing comes with the territory of entrepreneurship, and you just have to be okay with that. The next thing is customer service goes a long way. I know there's a whole saying of the customer is always right, whatever the case may be. And for me, honestly, realistically, the customers are not really always right, but it's just a happy saying that people will say the customers are always right. However, there are ways that you can resolve it where it is appropriate and professional, and you guys just communicate and both parties can come to a agreement. Of course, there's people who may get irate. However, you have to keep calm and professional at all times, and don't let anybody get you out of character, because no one is looking at that person the way they're looking at you. Because, okay, yes, they're acting out, that's expected, but when you show out and you pop off, even if it's for 2 minutes, oh, people are going to remember that. You always keep a calm and cool demeanor, even if things do, or somebody may be cussing at you, or somebody may be calling you names or whatever. No matter the situation, keep a professional demeanor. The next thing, you don't demand respect, you respect others, and respect will follow you. That is the basic law of reciprocity. You do unto others as you want to be done unto you. You sow good seeds come back to you. You don't go into a business demanding respect in a negative way. Like, if you know who you are as a leader, when you show up and you speak, people will automatically respect you because of how you treat people. You don't want to, just because you have that authority, to abuse it, to talk to people any kind of way, to treat people any kind of way, to be unintegral, just to be all the negative ways and the ungodly ways. Like, you know, we have Christ living on the inside of us. What would Jesus do? Do you think Jesus would talk to somebody that way? Do you think Jesus would handle the situation that way? And I know we all fall short, we all miss the mark at times, and that's okay, because that's what grace is for. If you know better, you do better. For me, this also goes with a little bit of, God is not a respecter of persons. It doesn't matter about your age. Like, for me, I'm the youngest one in the building. People who work there are older than me by like twice my age, 3 times my age. Literally 3 times my age. But when I speak to them, it's not out of being bossy, it's not out of being disrespectful, it's not about being, I said this because I can say it. It's not out of, no, I literally speak to them as I would want to be spoken to, and in return, they literally just respect me, respect the policy, respect the procedures, respect all of it. So you don't have to go in demanding respect, it just comes with it. Like, it literally, respect people and respect will follow you. The next thing, and I know this one, I had a talk with my coach, my personal trainer, like years ago about this, and it kind of came up when I was trying to figure out what else I should say. And it's, especially as a Christian, we have a tendency of trying to be givers, which is good because we're supposed to be givers. When it comes to business though, we're a business. We're not giving away our services for free. We're not giving away our products for free. Now, there are times, of course, where God may lay it on your heart to, you know, waive a fee, or, you know, if you have a consultation and you charge consultations, to waive a consultation fee or something of that nature, or provide a discount or things of that nature. But you don't get into the habit of doing that for every single customer, because if that's the case, you won't have a business to run. So just remember that. I know we have kind, giving, generous hearts. It is a business, and there's a certain way that a business is ran. And that's how I run it. Like, I'm very stringent when it comes to running a business, and it's an advantage. And also there's some things that I can also work on. But for me, I'm really like by the books. I'm having my, like, I'm very structured and I'm very strict when it comes to running a business. Like, if you work with me and you are family, when I walk in those doors, you're not my family. You are my coworker. We are working together. I don't call you cousin, you don't call me niece, you don't call me none of that. We are here to work and to perform. And that's all for this video. If you guys enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, I will be bringing my real estate videos back. But like I said, I kind of wanted to switch up my content here on this channel. I just don't want to make it strictly all about real estate because like I said, that is not all that I do. But if you guys enjoy my content, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in another video. Bye.